Good morning, guys. Yesterday was a super busy day, so I just decided to take the day off because we had to go to the store, and then I was unpacking my suitcase, putting up some stuff in my room, which I'll show you in a second, and just I had to put up the other IV pole because I got the feeding supplies, which was very helpful, and I was organizing and cleaning and also dealing with Bolt, which I'll talk about that too, but that's why I didn't vlog yesterday. I'll show you guys some of the stuff I did. So I'm gonna turn this around. One thing I did was I organized all of my feeding tube supplies because I got the rest of the shipment, so which, by the way, when I was flying, if you guys watched my previous vlog, it worked. I was 43 pounds and 33 pounds, so I met the limit and I didn't have to worry about it. I used this to transport the feeding pump, but I kind of had a little bit of fun with this. I didn't think it would be fun to organize medical supplies, but it was. So I put all of the bags here. I have the formulas under here. This is because I put it over the pump at night because it doesn't stop the light, so this blocks out the light from the pump. And I got the formula here that I'm using right now. 2 boxes of formula under there. This is the stuff that I'm not using: extra extension, tape, and syringes. This is the stuff that I am using: 2 syringes, extension, and tape. So I organized all that. I also, yes, I have trash. I organized all of my Boost and put them in here as well, which, guys, this is crazy, okay? They completely changed the design of the Boost. It did not used to be in these like cute little containers with lids. It used to be just a carton, like almost similar to something like this, with the straw and everything. So yeah, it's kind of cute. So I organized all that, which I have plenty of that as well. So this, 2 of these plus that is already 1,700 calories, and I've gone for like 3,000 to 3,500, so that does half of the work for me, which is just super easy and nice. I put all of my juice for my blood sugar up here. Like I said, I had to plug this in. It says it had an 18-hour battery life, but I don't believe that it did because it died on me in the middle of the night, so I plugged it back in, but it's the same exact pole I had before, and set that all up. And then I did this. I put up some waterfall fairy lights. You know, when we flipped over into the new year, I already put up like these pictures and the calendar and that. But I had my Bible verses on the wall on here, and I moved them to the wall over there about the fish. And I put these up yesterday. So they're just white lights, and they're really nice at night, and they're almost like a taste of Christmas, but they're not Christmas lights all year long. Because lights, if I told you guys, like, lights make me happy, and those make me really happy. So I really enjoyed having those at night. And yes, this is where we keep all of our Christmas wrapping paper. The part that has not made me happy is, I think this guy is sick. I did a water change yesterday because I did a water change before I left, and there was just like a bunch of uneaten food on the bottom of the tank when I came back because he just wasn't eating for some reason. So he's eating now, but I cleaned all the food off the bottom of the tank. I did a water change. I'm going to do another water change tomorrow. The other thing was I put in some of this because that's supposed to help him as well. He's just very lethargic and very not himself, and he's hiding a lot. So the other thing I did is I've been plugging the heater in off and on. We haven't needed it yet because I'm in Florida and the temperature of the water stayed pretty consistent within like a safe range for him. But I'll turn this around since he's going to hide. It had stayed pretty consistent. I mean, he's okay right now. He's swimming up at the top, but yesterday he was just hanging out at the bottom of the tank. He wouldn't eat, he wouldn't swim. I was really quite worried about him. So I plugged in the heater for a little bit, which is just this thing. It's an aquarium heater. Heated the temperature of the water up to 77. drop back again because it's a little bit of a cold snap. So if he doesn't perk up a little bit, I'm going to plug it back in. I have heard horror stories about these things frying fish, especially because this is more of a cheap one. So I am being very careful. But, you know, at some point, you know, if he needs it, he needs it. So he's okay right now, but later on today, I will probably plug it in for another hour and let it go up and just, yeah, hopefully he'll be all right. I think he'll be okay as long as I do a couple of water changes, and that's the part of, like, leaving him. I probably could have caught it sooner, but, you know. He's also got this little spot of, like, missing scales on his back, so I'm not sure what he did with that, but I am very happy to see him swimming around this morning and up at the top and eating, because he had me really concerned yesterday, so I'm glad he's doing much better this morning. So I finished my treatment, and now I'm gonna go eat something. Keep an eye on him throughout the day. If he needs more heat, give him more heat. See if he'll eat a little bit more, because he hasn't been eating. And then once I am done with that, I'm gonna start sorting this puzzle, which is gonna be the death of me, but I'll show you guys when I get that done, when I start doing that. But for now, I need to go eat and take Trick after, because it is after 11. And there was one more thing I wanted to show you guys. Yesterday, I finally had to get a new pill case, because after many years, mine died during the flight. When I went to go fill it to take it out, the Tuesday slot was gone. So, yeah, I had to get a new one. This one's weird though, because the AM is the blue and the PM is the bright orange. I feel like that should be the other way around, but, yeah. I had that other one for, gosh, I think like 3, 4, maybe longer years. So, it was time for a new one anyway, but, yeah. It officially was time for a new one when it got killed. Hey guys, so I finished everything. I just put the heater back in the fish tank to heat it up a little bit. I set a timer for an hour because I don't trust that thing and I don't want to boil my fish. But this is what I'm going to start sorting now. It's the one I got for Christmas. So you can just kind of pause the screen if you want to, well, there, if you want to read it, you can pause the screen. But yeah, I have no idea where to start on this. It has no edge pieces. It has 5 pieces that don't fit anywhere. It's gonna be interesting. I'm interested to see what it's gonna be like when I open the box. It's the world's most difficult puzzle. I don't believe that, but it's probably difficult. Yeah, the 750 piece borderless puzzle has irregular edges, images that make it hard to tell which end is up, and 5 extra pieces that don't fit. The perfect challenge for any accomplished puzzle fan. I'm not sure if I'm accomplished, but I guess I'll be if I finish this thing. At least they are decently sized pieces, so that helps. And they do fit the... No, I forget where it is now. Oh, there. They do fit the requirements. So that's good. You can't read that either, but it says 26 by 19. So my only plan that I can think of is sorting light colors, because like I said, it's Monopoly board, basically. So I'm sure they repeat, which is not going to help my case either. But things like, you know, here where it says luxury tax and stuff like that. Put yellows with yellows, pinks with pinks, purples with purples. Railroad stuff in this smaller one. And that is the only, mostly blank pieces with mostly blank pieces. You know, that is the only way I can think of to do this, because there is literally no edge pieces. At least with the American puzzle I had that ended up missing a piece, but it had rudimentary edge pieces because it was shaped like America. This literally has nothing. So I'm going to put an over-under on maybe 3 months. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to sorting. That is the most boring part of doing a puzzle, but I just turn on music and sort 755 pieces, because there's 5 of these that aren't going to go anywhere. Hey guys, so it is quite a few hours later. I kind of stopped sorting near the end because I just started not feeling very good. So I laid down for a bit, and then I felt a little better, so I ate and changed my Dexcom because it was starting to crap out. And then I started not feeling good again, so then I laid down again, and I think I've just had a very busy couple of days. I, flew all day, or most of the day, Wednesday. Yesterday I was doing a bunch of stuff, so I think I just kind of overdid it a little bit. My body's like, I need to rest. So that's what I'm doing today. I was planning on like doing my puzzle and all kinds of stuff, but I think I'm just gonna not. I've been keeping an eye on Bolt. He's doing better. Like I said, I put the heater back in because it was dropping again, which I'm not sure why, because it's pretty warm outside. I haven't had these problems until now, but I just unplugged the heater. I didn't take it out, but I unplugged it because the tank was at 78.2 and it's supposed to stop at 78. Like, the heater's supposed to stop itself at 78, so I'm just unplugging it and letting it not overheat the tank while I'm resting, and then if it drops again I'll plug it back in, and I think that's just going to be the routine for a little bit until the weather gets more stable, the temperature gets more stable, and the fish gets more stable. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end today's vlog here and just chill out for the rest of the day. So thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.